Well, just a couple of minutes shy of 9 a.m. And I'm Angie, and this is the yarn room. And this is when we crochet. This is my crochet time with you guys. Weekly crochet meeting, crochet with me. For right now, the only time I come on YouTube, I am very busy with my plants right now. I crochet every day. So Um, hold on a second. There's like something here. Good morning, Jennifer. Hello. So, yeah, I'm just crocheting. It's a little warm in here. It's getting warm now here in the Houston, Galveston area. Very humid. Yesterday, I was sitting outside and what was I doing? Was I just crocheting outside? I was just sitting there crocheting, and boy, I just started to sweat. This was not perspiring, this was sweat. And yeah, I wasn't doing anything but crocheting, so it's a hot and humid around here. I, on my little thumbnail, hello, Karen. How are you? You're back. I'm glad. Come on in and don't forget to leave me a thumbs up when you come in, guys. Okay, it really helps me and my channel and play with all the little emojis on the side. Let's see. I don't know what this thingy is for. I don't know how to get rid of this thing here. There's a little thing on here and it's not letting my little heart thingy show up. Oh well. Hello, Frog Green Rosie. Hello, hello. Come on in. Leave me a like, people. Thank you so much, people. Thank you for hanging out with me and coming to visit me, even though I have been like MIA. And I will go and show you the little thumbnail that I used on my live here. I will show you what I'm working on, which is my Wednesday Addams doll. So don't worry, you know I'm working on this. I am so upset with myself now because now I have to undo this whole thing because I'm using a double strand to make the base um, chain for the bottom of this thingy here. And I want it to be, it's going to stretch. Is it going to stretch enough? Please, please, I don't want to redo it. It's not going to stretch enough. So that means I'm going to I'm going to frog it, which is pulling both of them together. Let's see. What is this? Ah, and it's not going to be possible. Not going to be. Yes, everything is possible. Don't worry. That got caught in here somehow. I will figure it out. It's always a figure out kind of game that I play with myself here. Oh, well. Let's start over again. Sorry about that. But close and personal crochet. I'm great, Karen. I want to make a cover for this pot here because I'm going to use it. I used the bottom part for something else, another project. So I'm just going to put this on a plate. So I want a what do you call it? I want a cover that goes from here to here. And I want it to look kind of macrame-ish. So I always, every time I want to make something that looks very natural and macrame-ish, I use this Crafter's Secret Big Idea yarn from Hobby Lobby, and it is called Pearl Fleck. I know it's backwards, but you could just hear me talk. Oh man, now I'm gonna have to redo this, and I'm just not going to do it with the double, even though it looks so good. It looks so good, but this is gonna go in my scrap pile now. Put that inside the pot for now. Good morning, Java Verses. Seems like I haven't seen you in so long. I only say that because I saw her last night at our crochet meeting. Hello, Becky. Hello, hello. Come on in, people, and leave me a like. Leave me a thumbs up. Yes, I'm going to be begging for my thumbs up. I need my thumbs up, guys. So, however you can do that, please. Okay. So, let me see. You know what? I'm just going to start like over because this is a yarn nightmare is what I should say. A little yarn nightmare. That's going to be for scraps. So, KK Panda, good morning. I can call you Panda. You're crocheting a skirt for yourself. That is so wonderful. I would love to see it. So long, Java versus so long. Western Fig, Mama Coco. I love it all. Are you Mama Coco or am I Mama Coco? I don't know. Anyways. So, on my little it is the morning and I just hopped out of bed maybe about 30, 40 minutes ago. I do have my coffee, so maybe I should take a little sip. What the heck is this? Is that an ant? I hope not, because we're having little ant issues. I hope that was just a coffee grain. Um, Lynette, good morning. Good morning. Ooh, thank you for all those likes, everybody. Leave me a thumbs up. Double tap your screen if you're on the phone. Your Frog Green Rosie is crocheting a wave sweater I started ages ago. Shro Crojo is coming back. Yeah, it is. I know. I remember when I had to get my Crojo back. I kind of have it right now because I'm, crocheting every day and I'm working on projects that I like. Right now, it's projects for me, not any kind of tutorials or anything like that. So that's where I'm at. Where are you at? Thank you, KK. I mean, Panda. Thank you. I would love to see it. Extra protein. I'm all about protein, let me tell you. And yeah, I have to because I've had the weight loss surgery and it's very important for me to keep my protein up and I'm trying and the doctor did my weight assessment and everything and he says that I am gaining muscle. And I would like to have a little fat. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh my gosh, to be young again. But I made it this far. That's an accomplishment. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, you were teasing about the Lynette. You have to explain things to me. Gotta hold up that little I'm joking card or sarcasm card so I can get it. Oh, granny squares are pretty easy, Panda. I can probably do that for you. Mm, okay. All right, guys. Hold on. What is this? I don't know how to work any of this stuff, and I don't know if that's really going to be anything I'm going to delve into. But okay. All right. So, Panda, you wanted to know how to make a granny square for very beginners. So I will tell you that I have a video for that on my channel. If you go to my channel and you look up tutorials, you will see, I think I even have a tutorial section playlist for beginners, ultra beginners, and I show you how to make a granny square. But it's always started with a magic ring, however you work that. But if you don't know how to do it, I'm going to show you how I make mine. I just start with my yarn. I put it over my hook and I just twist it and I make a chain. You know how to make a chain? Do you know how to make a chain? make a chain, however you make a chain, and chain 2. 1, 2. And that first little chain, you're going to leave it open, and that's going to be your magic ring. See that? And then these first couple of chains that you did, they count as nothing. You're going to insert your hook. If you're doing a single crochet, you're going to insert your hook, bring through the loop. Actually, we're doing granny squares are usually double crochet. So I need to make a no, we're not going outside. Panda, I'm so sorry. We're going to chain 1, 2, 3. 3. Yarn over, pull it through that first loop, first chain, and make your double crochet. What? Hold on. I think she wants to sit up here with me. Daisy. Come on, Daisy. Sit up. Ah, there she is. Sit down, Bubby. And that is 2 double crochets, because that little chain that you made there, that first stitches, are considered your first double crochet. A lot of people do it different, you know what I mean? Like sometimes they don't count that, but I do. So we're going to do, I think, 12 double crochets in this first chain. So we'll look at it, and there's 1 with that first chain that we made, 2, 3, 4, because we want clusters of 3. That is how a granny square is made. So we need 4 for each side, because you're making a square, and a square has 4 sides. So you can have 3, 3, 3, 3 double crochets. And when you're making them here, all you have to do is make the double crochets. In the next round is when we start separating them into 3s. So just make 12, because that's divisible by 3, and that gives you 4 sides. It's math, people, but if you just kind of know how to do it, I hate math. No, I don't hate math. I'm bad at math. That's more accurate. And right now I'm not keeping count of my my stitches, because I don't think I have 12 yet, but let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was right. And one more is 12. And this is your circle, the circle of life. And then you pull that little tail that you started with, and it closes the circle up. Now we're going to, let me flip you over. Now we're going to close the circle. On. Why are we gonna, here we go. And you're gonna count up to the 3rd chain. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You're going to slip stitch in there, and you're done. You're done with that first round. Now we're going to do, I forget how to do it. I was wrong. So in between each 3, you should put a chain if you want to, but I hate that because it makes it so gappy. But you know, some people like the gappiness. So this is going to be, we're going to have to count every 3rd one, okay? So 3 are here, 3 are here, 3 are here, and 3 are here. I show it differently on my tutorial. I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to chain 3. That's going to be my first double crochet in the corner here. In the corner, we always have a double crochet and a chain and a double crochet. So now I'm just going to go to, I think I did this wrong. Do I even know how to make a granny square anymore? What did I do wrong, people? I gotta put, oh no, oh gosh. Mandy! Mandy, I have lost my mind, Mandy. Hello, Amy, how are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mm. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I think you should go and check out my channel. Look. Okay. And go look at that tutorial because Miss Angie is having a little something another. That's 2. That's 3. I'm going back into that first chain again. And it does make it easier. You can either do 1 chain or 2 chains. 2 chains might make it easier to be seen. Now you're going to do 3 more double crochets. I have a lot of stuff to show you. I didn't expect to do granny square. My brain was not in granny square mode. But the reason we make those 2 chains there that I forgot to do the first time around is it makes our corner. You see that? So now we have one side, we have second side. Now we're going to do 2 chains, 1 or 2, however you might want. Some people make 3 also, but don't get hung up on that. You decide which one you like. So I'm going to make 3 more double crochets. Panda, I hope I have not confused you. I promise I know how to crochet. I've been crocheting a long time. I made my 2 chains, so now I have 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides, and I have 2 corners. So I made this corner already with the 2 chains, and we're going to make our last side of 3 double crochets. And I'm having a little memory loss of how to do the second row for some reason. Okay, there's my 3. My 4th side, my 3 double crochets, chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to connect it to the end, to the first stitch, which is 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to slip stitch it closed. And look at that, we have a granny square. Pull that tail and it closes it up, and we have 4 sides right here. Now, here is where you can, I'm trying to remember, there is 2 stitches here or 1 stitch. Somebody help me out there. Okay, so that's your beginning. And I'm going to just stop here, Panda, and let you go and check out my channel because I did do it correctly. I've made granny squares, I promise. And just right now, I'm having a little, what I would call a brain fart. So, anyways, now I'm going to undo it because I wanted to work on some other stuff. So I hope you got that, Panda. Let me turn you back around. Hello. Okay. So, on my little, what do you call it, thumbnail here, I showed y'all what I'm working on, which is my Wednesday Atom doll. I am using the pattern from Crochet. It comes in Spanish, but I AI'd it to convert it into English, and it worked really well. So it is her pattern. I did buy her pattern, and I had made one of these dolls, the bouquet doll I did before, if you've been following me. Um, and you can go back, if you haven't been following me, you can go back and look at my lives. They're all on my channel, and you can go and watch every one of them and watch other videos I've made. Okay, so I used her doll as inspiration to make my commission um, graduation doll, but I wanted to make it the way she did and see the difference between how I did it and she did it. And so far, we're pretty much similar, except I didn't add any of these back loop onlys, and that's where she's gonna have me attach the skirt. And then I put the eyes where she told me to put them. She's still bald. I have her little arms, which I made with the little thumb that she has on there, but I didn't make her sleeve um flared because it's Wednesday Addams and she has a little cuff at the end. I need to make this similar cuff right here for her neck here, so I will do that and attach it on there for her. But this is her little arm, and I want to make it articulate it. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Should I use a button? I'm not sure how to do that because I want it just to be moved up and down and rounded because I think some people sew them, they can sew them like this. Do I want to do that? I'm not sure, but we shall see. We shall see. And so, what I am working on right now, which that was very difficult for me. Oh, it was kind of stressful because I'm following the pattern and I have to read each line to go. And I like to just crochet. So now I'm making the roses for the top of her head for the bouquet part. And I followed Crochet's tutorial. And let me tell you, way better than the ones I freehanded myself. And I'm so glad I learned her technique for making the roses. And I think it's a generic technique for making the roses that I have never bothered to learn, but I've seen and had a kind of idea how it was made. So I recommend using the pattern for a rose. So you can go look up any in YouTube, any pattern for a rose. And it she has me starting with 40 chains. That's all I say because it's part of her pattern, even though it's kind of like a generic pattern. I believe I'm not gonna like give it away. So, anyways, working on roses. They're gonna be gray. I'm going to work until I'm done with this yarn here. And this is the Red Heart medium purple. And so I'm working on that, and then I'm going to do a different purple, and then I'm going to do some grays, possibly black. And during Halloween, I go to the Dollar Tree and I stock up on creepy little things that I will not be able to find all year long, but still will want because I'm a creepy little crocheter. And so I think I have some eyeballs and spiders somewhere hidden that are waiting for me to use them. So anyways, that's what I've been working on. What else? Oh, I made something fun. Don't forget to leave me a like, guys. I know, Mandy, you're the Granny Square queen. Oh, and a twinsy too. Uh, Oh, Mandy. Okay, Panda, you can do it. This is my Wednesday Addams, but if I enjoy it enough thinking that I can make more, I'll let you know. And I think that we could probably, whenever I sell stuff, I'll probably do it through Facebook. You can message me on Facebook. My previous one, I gave them a discount for being my very beautiful friends. So I would probably charge like 175 for it, I think. I didn't actually give them a discount. I just told them to pay me whatever they wanted to. And I took that and that was fine. And that covered all my materials, that I used. So that was good. Thank you, Mandy. I am way behind, people. You found out you could crochet. Ah, was this a surprise? Was this a surprise? Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I want to make that cover for the pot. I really should make it second nature, making a what do you call that? The double foundation, the foundation chain. Um, but I'm not going to. So I'm just gonna single crochet. I'm using 5.5 millimeter. This is the one that I'm using. I don't think I was using for anything other than these crochet. Like I said before, these pot hangers and everything that I'm using. Like I said before, this is what I like to use because it reminds me of macrame from afar. Um, I've already made some pot covers, they do look like macrame. To me, I know to the discerning viewer of macrame world, it does not look like it, but I'm happy with it. And that's all that, I'm here to do, to be make myself happy at this stage in my life. I'm old. I've taken care of everybody. Now I'm taking care of Angie. Let's see. If you're here with me and you've been here with me for a little while on this live, leave me a mushroom emoji. I think I'm going to be playing that. Let's be interactive. See this little mushroom? The mushroom emoji doesn't look like this on your keyboard, but you know what? Leave me a mushroom emoji. Thank you, Mandy. They are really very easy. It just very you have a lot of time commitment that you have to have for a blanket. And if you have an easy pattern, like granny squares can go real fast. Once you get it down, real fast. And they're very lovely, and you can make many different ones because varieties with color um, will change the whole look of, oops, the blanket. And Mandy is the queen of granny squares. I still have a little bit left to do. Still work on that chain a little bit. And I don't want to make it too loose. Or I could always, if it's too loose and it just falls down on the pot, I don't like that. So I could always make a little drawstring, or I make it a little tighter on the top to where it makes a little lip coming over, and it'll hang on here so it won't fall down. Like socks, when socks want to fall down, I hate that. Hey, Daisy, come and sit down with mommy if you want to. Mommy's not taking you out. You've already been out, baby. Come on up. Come on. Come on. Say hi to everybody. Come on, Daisy. Daisy. Do y'all remember my Daisy story? Daisy has some stories. She's only 3 or 4 years old, and she has some doozy of stories that I tell people of, our life together. But my story about getting hey, Daisy. Hey, hey, over here. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi. She's a bigger dog than I've always planned to have. I'm a Chihuahua person. So, okay, I'm going to measure again, and I'm going to stretch it. Mm, okay, push it against me. Where is it? Right there. Does it? Oh, yeah, maybe about 2 or 3 more chains. 1, 2. If you make them big, you could always just weave in an elastic, and it should work. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing double crochets as my, no, I'm going to do single crochets. So I'm going to go into the second chain from the hook and make a single crochet. I'm going to make a half double crochet, sorry. Because I do want it kind of thick, but I don't want it too long and lanky right now. Double crochet, half double crochet is when you wrap it around as if you're doing a double crochet, but you finish it off as a single crochet. You just yarning over, and it makes it a little thicker than a regular single crochet. Oh, Amy, thank you for my little mushrooms. There's different mushrooms on there, Amy. Becky, thank you, thank you, thank you. Java versus, thank you. Frog Green, thank you. Oh my gosh, y'all are leaving me these things. Thank you. Oh, yes, I just saw the linked triple crochet stitch, and I'm like, yeah, and I saved it. I have a little folder in my notes section on my phone, and I saved it under techniques so I'm like, okay, when it's there, I'm gonna go search it when I'm ready to use it. So half double crochets all the way through. Oh, I don't know. don't know what's wrong with me, but we have to join this. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm gonna make sure it's straight and join it with the first one, and then start crocheting my half double crochets. So I wasn't going to do this, but once I saw my pot up here when I came into the room, I said, "You know what? I'm going to make a pot cover for that." That's why it's sitting up here. Okay. Half double crochets. And that tail is kind of working its way in there, and that's okay with me. And I'm going to hopefully weave it in. Do y'all ever make any pot covers or anything like this? Just kind of freehand? Ah, I need to find my what do you call this thingy? Stitch marker. My very expensive, exclusive stitch marker. A bobby pin in my little mushroom bowl, trinket bowl. Okay, so I've made three. 1, 2, 3. I'm marking my first one. Yay. I've been really good about marking my starting chain because I used to not, and it was always a little nightmare trying to figure out um where my first one was, and it would make me off count. You know how it goes, people. And and when I do this, a lot of times when I make my first row here, I do twist my chain. I try not to. I mean, I do my very best. So I fix it in the end. So okay. I'm working in that tail, making half double crochets and so another thing, I for Mother's Day, I got some AirPod Max headphones. Oh my gosh, I love them. I felt like I shouldn't get them because they were kind of expensive, but you know what? I put in my time as a mother. I asked for them. I asked for that gift, and Eddie bought it for me. And so, of course, I'm a crocheter. I'm not just going to leave it just as is. Okay, I'm going to set this down for now. And remember, I'm making half double crochets. So if I have to ask you later, y'all can tell me. Oops, I didn't even make a half double. And I'm working around my tail. See, it's been woven in. So now I don't have to worry about it later. Let's see. So since it's smaller on the bottom, I'm going to have to put it on from the bottom up. And it looks a little loose, I think. So I may at the end, kind of like if it is loose, I will do, what do you call it? Decreases. But I also could go at the bottom here and decrease it when I'm done, just turn it around and make another little border at the bottom. So, okay, I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all my headphones. I got the lilac headphones, and on Amazon, I went and bought the covers for it. This came with it. I love this. It's going to pop up on my phone. There it is. I'm going to get rid of that. And I got to do my focus of do not disturb because for some reason people know when I'm on YouTube and they want to disturb me. So these have a silicone cover. And you can see that, I bought that just to keep it from getting scratched up because I was very, very concerned about that. And it also came with a cover. It didn't come with it. This is a cover that I bought on Amazon. See, and these go onto the little headphone thing so they don't get dirty. You know what I mean? And then if I want, I can change them to a different color if I wanted to, I guess. But I'm going to stick with the lilac for right now. But also, I'm a crocheter, so I want to crochet a cover for this, right? And I did. But let me get back to this. And this is another little silicone piece that's on here because I use a lot of products in my hair and I didn't want it to get dirty. And look at this. Isn't that cute? But let me show you what I made. I put it in this bag where the other headphone things came in. So I made a cover for the top and I took it off. I should have made taken pictures. I might have some pictures of it, but this cover went on the top and it's green and it was just too much for my head right now. And then I made little covers for this. And I do have to pop these off to put these on. So I think this one probably goes here. And then this one, they're different because I didn't use a pattern as usual. And so the strawberries are different sizes, but they fit perfectly. Oh my gosh. I could probably put these on without putting the top part on. I think that that might be good. I think the top part is that bothered me, but I really wanted to cover it because I didn't want to get any hair product on it and dirty it. You know what I mean? So I may pop these back on and wear those without the top part. Where is my cover? It's in my lap. I'm gonna put it back up, guys. But I just wanted to show you that. So fun, so fun. I like fun. I don't like average, normal. And I need to make a bag for this because right now I'm using this bag. I think I've shown you that before. So let me put back those little covers. Do any of you guys have headphones? Any kind of headphones, you can make little covers for them if you want, and you don't have to make the head one if you want, but I've seen people make little bear ears on there. And if you have a headphones and you want to make a headphone cover, watch out my channel. I hope to be putting up what I did to make this one. And of course, it's going to depend on what kind of headphones you have. But if you want to make one or you just love this, leave me a little strawberry. Oh, Mandy already did. You're ahead of me, Mandy. Yes, maybe a thinner yarn for the top. But because that was too thick for me, too thick. But I also like just leaving it the normal color and having a silicone cover on there. So put these together here. Okay. Oh, I got to show you that. Yay. Okay. What y'all been saying? Oops, 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 oops. Pot covers. Nice. Oh, look, there was a spider. Ooh. There's a tip for YouTube playlist under crochet tips. That's good too. As long as you have your little method of saving stuff, uh, it's really good. You can go find it. You can save it now, and then you're like, "Oh my gosh, didn't I have that technique saved?" And you can go look for it. So you're using link double in your filet crochet skeleton. That is so cool. I know, Amy, and I've done it, but it still does it for me. I still, and I've not looked for any foolproof ones because you know what? It doesn't bother me that much. I've seen that, Amy, and I lost that link somewhere. Yes, and then when you can make it as long as you want and it'll stay straight. I remember seeing that and then I lost it. Maybe you can send it to me. Put it in my community page, the a tutorial for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's right, Amy. Everything is nature is different. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. Strawberries, strawberries. Thank you, Frog Green. Frog Green Rosie, Mags Cutie Gaming. Hello, welcome in. I'm glad you made it. Strawberries, strawberries, thank you. Okay, thank you, Amy. Okay, back to this half double crochets. I'm kind of not putting too much thought into it because it's free form. I just know that along the way I'm going to add little baubles to give it some interest. If I think about any kind of other kind of decorative stitches, I might do that. I really would like to have one with a heart. I wonder if I can make baubles in the shape of a heart. I've always wanted to do that where people use the baubles and make the letters on a banner or something. I have a friend that made a beautiful banner with the baubles and crochet stitches, and it was for her little booth that she had when I had a crochet market, a craft market in my neighborhood. And she had a booth space and she crocheted her banner, and it was so cute. But I've never made it, so okay, guys, I don't know. My voice is going out on me. That means something is up. It usually does that when I'm not feeling well. And by not feeling well, I mean like something's happening in my body. Last time, did I tell y'all about that little eye thing where I was seeing little lightning and everything? And then I went to the doctor and they told me it was some sort of that the cornea or something has separated my eye and the gel is moving and it gives me a little cloud. I have a little cloud that goes around my eye like a floater. And she said it would be okay 6 to 8 weeks. And I do not really see any more of like that lightning look bright thing on this side. But a couple of nights ago, I woke up and was walking to the bathroom and I just have a small little nightlight in my room. And I was walking to coming back out of the bathroom into the dark, and this other eye started doing it. But on this one, it's almost a complete circle, like a ring light. And but I don't have a floater that I see in here. So I'm hoping that it's just like this one. If it progresses to do something else, then I probably will go back to the doctor, but I don't want to pay another $130 for them just to tell me, oh, you're fine, you'll be fine in 6 to 8 weeks. I know. It's important to go. But if it changes, like I said, and gets worse, then I will go. So all week long, I did not make it to my in-person crochet meetings. I have not been feeling well. And so I don't force myself. I forced myself yesterday just because I don't want to go a whole week without hanging out with some people in my crochet world and see my friends. That is my social interaction. I don't want to turn into a recluse because I can do that because I love being by myself. Actually, let me amend that. By myself, I mean being here with Eddie. Because I have found that when he goes to work, the days that he does work, I kind of feel a little depressed and lonely. And I started to think, I think I'm missing Eddie. I mean, we have been married 37 years. I guess he's my other half, as they say. And when it's gone, I feel empty. So, when I'm here, Eddie and I don't have to, when he's off, we don't have to interact. He's in the other room. I know he's here. So then sometimes I think about what happens if something happens to Eddie and I end up by myself. I'm going to be so lonely. I'm going to have to learn how to pretend that he's just sitting in the other room. That's really sad and not very good, I think. But how else am I going to cope? But I won't know until I know, and maybe I'll be the first to go. But he'd better hang on because I plan to live to 100. So, y'all gonna put up with me that long? 100? I'm 61. That means 39 years. I can go over 100, but that's my goal for now. And if I get to 100, I'm gonna move the goalpost. You know what I mean? But I set it to 100. Some of you guys write that down. That way you know and you see me in 39 years and say, Angie, you were right. You made it to 100. I wonder what YouTube will be like in like um, 39 years, 40 years from now. Will there be a YouTube? Will there be something else? I don't know. I used to be really, really involved in eBay, and we had a community there, and I would sell things on there, and that changed. And I came to YouTube. Ooh, there's Eddie. I hear him. I think he's going to go get some groceries while I'm here on the live hanging out with you guys. Yes, I hear the keys. I hear the keys. Oh no, they're going outside. What? Oh, I got my nails done finally. Look, and I got a very neutral kind of color, like a mustardy orange pumpkin color. I'm loving it. My nails are really short. These are my nails, no extra little tips or anything on them. That's because I don't like that. And I just need a loads, like maybe 4 layers of polish to keep them from breaking. And I really should probably just keep them shorter like this. But this is what I did this time. I wanted some sort of mushroom natural color. And it is. Look at that. It is the same color as my little mushroom dots. I didn't know that. But I wanted it to be mushroomy, and this felt mushroomy to me. I didn't want it to be the typical red and white mushroom. I love this little chapstick. I found it at Dollar Tree, and I'm always on the lookout for another one. But I have found some little bears and I take them and I buy them. I don't take them, I buy them. But and I have them up there on the counter and my little grandbaby came by and I had two pink bears and a pineapple lip gloss and she chose the pineapple. So good. She said, "Can I have one?" And I said, "Of course." I said, "But that iridescent pink one belongs to Gigi. So you can't have that one, but you can choose between this pink bear and this pineapple." And she chose the pineapple. So cool, cool. I'm always buying little lip balms like that because they make cute little gifts. If I see somebody or I have them with me and I'm like, you know, see my friend or something, look here, look, I got this for you. Okay, so I'm having this ring here and I'm coming to the end. I'm going to go ahead and try it here. I'm putting on my knee and putting it on and seeing if it's really too loose or what. It's perfect. It's perfect. I'm going to keep on because I think on the top I'll make the little lip that will hold it. And it's on there where it's not going to get wet because I would make it a whole cover, but this is the water's going to come out of here. So I don't want it to get wet and it'll be right here. I could stand to make one decrease, but we'll see what I feel like here when I get to the end. I just love crocheting. When I was making my little I'm still making my Wednesday Atom doll. I went straight to I couldn't wait to make the roses. I think a lot of people don't you have to like make a million roses. But I love the routine set pattern. I can go fast, I can talk, and if I mess up, I can go back without trying to figure out where I messed up because I can see it very readily on there. So I love it. I enjoy it. So what made me think about that is that I love just crocheting something no brainer, you know. And so, okay, it's just one more stitch. So I'm not going to do a decrease. And I'm going to join where my stitch marker is. No, that's not where my stitch marker is. I think I hear Eddie outside. Yesterday, I went shopping with Eddie and I made a little list of things that I needed, and a lot of them were plant related. And I'm glad I made the list because sometimes I go to the store and I'm like, oh, I wanted to get this, and I didn't. Okay, so there it is. There's my little tail that I'm going to cut off in a minute that I wove in as I was working. So it went all the way down here. Now to decide what I'm going to do. I'm going to do another round I'm going to do double crochets in each one. And so into the first stitch, I'm going to do a double crochet. I don't want it too holy, but I do want it to be taller. So double crochet. I love all that junk they put in here to make it look like a natural fiber. So I did 2 chains, so I'm going to put my marker in here so I can remember where it's at. Mandy, some people think, oh, that's too morbid. Don't talk about it. No, death to me is part of life. And so better to talk about it than not. I know it's pretty scary because what do you do without your other appendage over here? Amy, I'm so glad. Go. Oh, how nice, Amy. Let me know how that goes. Oh, you'll be fine. Lafayette, hello. I missed you coming in, but hello, come on in, come on in. I love it because it turns this Dollar Tree thing into a nice little cover. And I'm trying to make my back room where I have my sunroom where I have my birds into an exotic plant area. And once I don't have birds anymore, we won't say why. Um I will use that cage as a little place to put my plants, and I'm gonna start putting plants on top. I hope they like it. I have put something on top of there. It was a plant pot with just sticks. It was a dead plant, really, with just the branches. And I wanted the birds to like perch on it, but they have not gotten on it. So I wonder if I put a plant up there, what they will do, and maybe a plant that I don't care if they munch on a little bit and that is safe for them. Do you know if the pothos, the ivy is okay for birds? I'm gonna Google it. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna Google it and see if it's okay because they love the plants. And I also will probably some of their seeds, the seeds that I feed them, I have sprinkled them on a little pot before and things grow and they love it. So if they can eat the seed, why can't they eat that, right? And so they love it. And then if I have plants there, I will put the reason that I put the seeds in there is because I thought, oh, look, they can forage on the ground, and they did. They foraged, and some they didn't get all the seeds, so those grew. And I made it like I'm gonna put a tray in their the bottom of their cage. Like those aluminum trays that you can buy for baking. Well, I want to do that and put some dirt in there, maybe some plants, nothing major, something safe, and just put some of those seeds in there. Maybe plant grass in there. Maybe I'll get a grass square and put it there, and then I'll just grow grass. That would be so adorable. And then so they can just be on earth, you know what I mean? Dirt, and then they can peck around and it'll get their seeds and, you know, put a little rock, make it into landscaping. Boy, my brain is working. I can't wait to get over there and start with my plants because I'm really into the plants. This usually happens to me in the beginning of spring, the beginning of summer. I'm totally into my plants. Then they start dying and I don't come back until next spring. Is that normal? Leave me a little plant emoji if you do the same thing or if you just love plants. Yes, fruit. Yes, Mandy. That's why we're twins, Mandy. Hey, Lydia. Yes. Let's see. Good morning, Lydia. Good morning. Oh, I love succulents and cactus. I love it. I love it. They're still a lot. They're still tiny. Do you use cactus soil on them? And are they outside? If they're inside, put them outside for a little while, bring them in, and uh, they love to be ignored. They really, really do. Ooh, Froggy, green Rosie. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you. Thank you. I love all those plants. Thank you. Oh, Amy, thank you for the plants, also the flowers and the plants. I love it. I love it. And I love my little birds. And I hope to make them incorporate them into my plant room. So I also, when I went with Eddie yesterday, on my little list was treat myself to a small plant. Treat myself to a cute little pot. Well, the pots can be pretty expensive and pricey, right? So I found a terracotta pot. Now those are inexpensive. So for the little tray and for the pot itself, three, four, five, six, $6. $6 at Walmart. And it was a medium size, smaller than this, but not much smaller than that. And with the tray, I think I got a tray that's too small for it. So we'll see. Because I'm totally into making little water trays that I put around my plants to create the humidity. I also bought some, what do you call those? Grow light bulbs. I have a ceiling fan in this room and I don't really turn it on because of the birds. One time I had them on and the bird flew into it and it batted them like a baseball and across the room. So not good. And plus, sometimes my birds like to sit on the fan blades, so that's so adorable. Oh, my Cha-Cha is in in her little bed here under my feet, under my table. So I got the lights and I wonder if they will work enough because they're going to be up in the ceiling and kind of just generally shooting the light down. So I only need three of them, even though I have four light bulb areas. One of them is at my kitchen table, and I don't need a grow light on my. Oh, I might need a grow light on my kitchen table. Who knows if I have plants there? But the bad thing about I love to fill my kitchen table full of plants and stuff, but when my kids come over, which they're gonna come over this Monday on Memorial Day, I have to move everything, which is okay, but I would rather just, not have to move anything. Okay, I made it and connected it. So far I have this. It's not twisted, it's just rolled a little bit. Let's put this on my knee again and see. Oh, yeah, I like it loose. I like it loose. And if I have it go over the lip here and it won't fall down, that it will be great. I think I'm going to, I don't know how many stitches I have here, but I'm going to chain three and I'm going to make another double crochet. So that's two stitch, that's one stitch. Ignore that other one. That's just a chain step up. Stitch one, that's my first stitch. I'm going to do two of these, three of these double crochets, and then I'm going to do um, triple bobbles. So I go through two and I do not complete the stitch. Wrap it around two times. I just triple because it will make it pop out more. Go two times. Don't complete the stitch. Wrap twice. Bring through twice. Leave that other one on there. Every time we're adding a new little thing on here. And we're going to close it up. Let's see, that is one, two, three, four. How big do we want these bubbles? Four, four. Oh, that's five. No, 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 that's four. One, two, three, four. There's five loops on here because the loop from the previous one, I'm just going to do four and I'm going to bring it through. I'm going to tamp it down a little bit and then the next, I'm just going to go straight to my next stitch and my next crochet, double crochet, wrap around once, go straight into there. I used to make a little chain on there, but I didn't realize I was adding extra chains. So then makes a little bobble. Kind of looks very macrame-ish. And so that'll be my pattern. Three. I don't even know how many stitches I have, but if I don't have enough to make three, it's okay. I have one, two, three here. I will make just, I'll amend it. I'll do something. One, two, 3. Amy, I'm so excited. I want to hear about the meeting and, what happened and how did you do? Which I know you'll do fine, but, I want to know about your experience. Actually, I think I'm making 4 double crochets in between because to me that's looking good. Now I'm going to do my 3. You're going? Okay. Bye. Oh, that's Daddy. That's Chacha already protecting me. She's my guard chihuahua. 4 double crochets. Ooh, that was loud. Now I'm gonna make my cluster or my bauble. Go through 2 because it takes 3 to complete it. Wrap around twice, and I'm gonna make 4 of these. So I already made 1. This is 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Now I'm going to pull through and join all of them together. Squash it down a little bit. Make my double crochet in the next stitch. So voila, now I've got 2 bobbles and it's going to go on here. I'm glad it fits on my knee. Nice. And eventually I'm going to have to increase a little bit maybe, but maybe not. I'll just let it stretch on its own going up to the top. But look at those little bobbles there. How adorable. So I really love, love, love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. I have a little friend here. Hello, Daisy. Do you want to crochet or do you want to nap? I think she wants to nap. And then I have, yeah, if I can show you. There's Cha-Cha. Hope you got to see her. I just moved my, very technical. Just pick up my phone and show you guys. Okay, how many did I make? Because I'm making 4 in between each one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay. Oh my gosh, what, Lydia? I know, I heard Lydia about Arnie. Um, It was sudden, I suppose. I don't know him very well, so I don't know if he had any health issues or what. Yes. Um, just hold on, Lydia. I suffer from depression also, so I have to just kind of sometimes wait it out, have somebody hug me, talk about it a little bit, but don't dwell on it too much. These are just little techniques that I use to help myself, and I hope that they might help you also. And just get up and do something. Force yourself because I know you don't want to do anything because that's how I feel if you're like me. So I'm so sorry. Um, I didn't know him very well or at all, really. I just would see him on the chats, on some of the live chats, and it seemed like a nice guy. Okay, wait a minute. I did something weird here. So, yes, prayers for Lydia and all of us who suffer from depression because I think we mask a lot of it. I do. I go out and put my best face forward, and nobody knows I'm just kind of like dying inside. Um, and it's what we do. People don't act depressed, people act normal to hide the depression, because I would hear somebody would accuse someone of, you're just faking it. You're not really depressed. You just want attention. Nobody wants to, I don't know. I don't think anybody wants to fake depression. It's terrible. If you really are depressed, you would never. You want to be better. And how do I feel right now? I feel okay, having a little depression myself, but I will be okay. And I think it's not shameful to talk about. I think that was a big problem back in the old days. People didn't talk about it. And 'tis why the ladies would have nervous breakdowns. Okay, so far, look, 3 baubles so far. So cute. Time to make another bobble. Is this a popcorn stitch, a bobble, or a cluster? It's not a cluster because it pops out. So it's a bobble or a popcorn stitch. Tell me what y'all think. Yes. Okay, so I could never have plants before when my daughter had cats. I could not. They just destroyed them. I'm trying to catch up here, guys. I see such a distraction is key. Sometimes it is just survival. And just to tell yourself, I just have to go right through it. I always come out at the end. Just hold on. You know what I mean? Hello, Angela. How are you? When did you sneak in here? I love somebody with my name. Momentos de crochet. Hello, Ana Paula. Hello. Thank you, Angel. You're always late on the lives, Momento. That's okay, Paula. That's okay. You're here now, and we're still here. Thank you for all those emojis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It does need to be talked about. We shouldn't dwell on it because that's also could be a bad thing for us. But yeah, just we shouldn't be ashamed. It is what it is, and it doesn't mean that you're a strange person. A lot of us suffer from it. Yeah. Especially, I think depression is less stigmatized now than anxiety is. Anxiety, I never even thought I had anxiety, but I do. I did not realize um, that I do have anxiety. And I just hang on. I've made it this far. I can hang on another 40 years, 39 years. Right? It's just a mindset, too. I know you can't always think yourself out of these things, but it does help to have an inner voice that is your own personal cheerleader. Your own personal cheerleader is always great. I am my own personal cheerleader. You will hear me all of a sudden, if you were just hanging around me normally in my everyday life, all of a sudden I'll be like, Yay, Angie, and I talk to myself and I can truly say I like myself. I didn't like myself when I was younger. I don't know if that's a young person thing for people who have low self esteem. I still think things like, oh, they don't like me, you know, but it's okay with me if someone doesn't like me. Not everybody has to like me. You do. You have to like me. Leave me a thumbs up. I'm just teasing you guys. But you know what I mean? So I'm okay with people not liking me, but I'm not trying to go around and think that everybody is looking at me and making fun of me and I can never go back or walk across that room again. I used to be like that when I was young. Believe it or not, I was ultra shy. I think I was just ultra self-conscious because at home I was never shy. I was always myself. People were always telling me to shut up. Quiet! Hold it down, lady. Sorry. Ooh, I forgot my coffee's here. Mm, 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 mm. The World Crochet Challenge, what is that, Momentos? Make a square between 15 centimeters and 25 centimeters and send me a photo. Ooh, okay. Did y'all hear that? Go and send that to us, just a square. Any kind of square I'm taking. Hey, Dream Knot. Hi, welcome in. Come on in. We're just crocheting and talking, and I'm making a little cover for my pot, my Dollar Tree pot that I use the bottom, so I'm gonna have to put this on, like, on a plate or something, and I love going to thrift stores and finding little plates and things that I use to make it very eclectic looking for my plants. Maybe one day I'll take you a little tour of my little plants that I'm starting up, but look at this. Bobble City. And it makes it just very something nice to look at, right? So that's what I'm doing here. What are you doing, Dream Knot? Are you crocheting on something? Yes, Amy. Oh, yeah. Y'all need to sub to her. I like Momentos. Yes. Also, Rosie, I'm like, sometimes when I'm feeling good and normal, even keel, I start telling myself, oh my God, if I feel this good, that means I'm just going to feel bad soon. And I shouldn't think like that. I should not think like that. So it's always a work in progress. Be our own advocate. Yes, it's a big win. Yes, Rosie. Yes, yes, 100%. I agree with you. Hmm. Okay, Momentos. We go leave it on your community page. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Mandy. You're my good, a great supporter of mine, and I really do appreciate yours and Cole's friendship here on YouTube. If y'all think that you really don't matter to people, you need to rethink that because you, people usually, I'm talking, when I say you, I mean everybody, people in general, don't know how something you say, just a simple little positive something that touches somebody. So always be kind, say nice things, just be a positive person. And I think that you and I can have impact on people's lives. Just being positive. I love nice people. People who do things out of the ordinary just to help somebody. What did I see the other day? I saw somebody, oh, when I went to Walmart, I saw this man in a one of the automated electric carts to drive around. He was driving and he was having a hard time because the little plug that's on the back that usually hangs on a little hook in the back had fallen off and it was trailing and he couldn't get up and he was didn't want to drive with it. It was dragging behind him and some lady just ran right over there and hooked it up for him and I was like, "Oh, I thought maybe she was with him." But then she said bye and went off to her car. She was leaving the store. I was like, "Very kind. Very, 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 very kind. I love it. I love seeing things like that." Ah, yes. Rosie, I'm going to think that every good moment that I have, like right now, it's a big win, a big win. Yes, so many countries. How many countries do you have? Java versus. Thank you. Don't make me cry, lady. It was so nice talking with you yesterday. Just don't eat grandma's square. I think maybe that is a translation um thing that we're having right there because I don't understand that, but it sounds funny. If it's meant to be a joke, it's hilarious. If it's not, well, I know something about granny squares. Don't eat. Maybe don't make a granny square because that is the square people think about all the time. Or don't forget granny squares. I don't know what autocorrect was for you, hon. Four, bring them together. Double crochet. So when you make the bobbles or popcorn stitch out of a taller stitch than the one you're using, it will pop out more. You could do it with a double, but it won't be as puffy out. You know what I mean? So if you're doing a single crochet and you want a bobble, you can do the bobbles out of double crochet. But since I'm doing double crochet, I made triple crochet bobbles. Man, loving it. Loving it. I really am a happy person. Just this chemical imbalance that happens to me that I do not, because I don't have like, I used to have awful thoughts, but I think I've um not outgrown it, but have learned not to make that my default thinking. But so now it's just the actual physical feeling of it, of depression and stuff, that I have to just say, okay, look, I have medication, and just if it doesn't resolve soon, I will talk to my doctor and we'll be okay. I feel like I have lifelines. I think that's very important to feel like you have a lifeline. And so if anything goes wrong, you can tell somebody. And I used to tell Eddie, and I said, I know you probably think I'm complaining, but actually, I'm just telling you how I feel. And that way, you care about me. So I'm going to tell you how I feel and what, when I'm feeling good, what things you could do for me. And you know that I have this one little thing that I have with Eddie. I tell him, I need some pity. Pity's my love language, I kid around about. And so he'll tell me, go get in bed and get ready, and I'll be there in a bit. And he comes and he rubs my arm and he talks to me softly. And that helps me a lot. Why? I don't know. And that might not be something that you need, but I think I had a lack of that when I was growing up. And so that really speaks to my heart. So now I'm going to be coming towards the end here, and I'm going to have to decide how to end it. So maybe I can make two, three more bobbles and see if I had the perfect amount of square stitches to make four in between. If not, that's okay. What y'all gonna do this weekend? It's Memorial Weekend here in the States. So, are y'all gonna do anything? Um, and if not, if you're not from here, then what are y'all doing this weekend? Anything, anything, anything? I already went swimming once. I've been outside. I'm getting very dark, which happens to me every spring, summer. I get dark. I love it. I am of Mexican heritage, so it's only normal. I do put a lot of sunblock on my face, especially because I don't want to get too dark and, have all that sun exposure on me. Not because I don't want to be dark, but just because I want to save my skin. We were just talking about this yesterday with Java versus at our crochet meeting, that back in the old days, and my friend Christy, back in the old days, we would lather up with oil because we were trying to cook ourselves brown. And that was not good. We didn't even know that there was, I don't even think it existed. Just like they said, the zinc oxide that people would put on their nose to protect it from getting burned back in the old days. Well, we didn't have sunblock. We were like, what is sunblock? That was pretty new for my generation. So, but now I think we try to take care of our skin. At least I do. And hope it wasn't too late. It isn't. It's never too late. You just start. You can't help it if you didn't know something in the beginning, and it's okay. I'm trying to think what emoji you should leave for me next. What emoji? Don't eat granny squares, yes. Hilarious. Yes, Mandy. Yes. And you know what? If you feel like just laying there like a bump on a log, do it. Give yourself some rest. Your body needs it. It's asking for it. So listen to it and rest. Just don't stay there for days and days. A whole day, as what do the kids call it now? Rotting. They rot, but that's such a negative word for it. I call it recuperating. I think that I'm going to have a perfect amount. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not. 3, 4. Yes, I am going to. Oh my. I had 4. Okay. If I didn't miscount. And from here on, it's just going to be double crochets, bobbles here and there. If I think of another stitch that might look kind of, like a meshy look on it, that can be stretched, which is really nice. I don't think I'm going to add any increases because I think I'm going to let it stretch over that pot. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Perfect. Well, perfectly imperfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's put this on here and let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, it's kind of loose, so I may go at the bottom and I may or may not. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some single crochets, some meshy things would be great. This is it, right side up. Oh, that is so adorable. And I'll probably make another row of baubles up here, something different here, meshy maybe, because I love to see this pot show through. It looks like a little clay pot, but it's plastic. Ah! Did you see it fall off? Hilarious. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to do a double crochet, so that's 3 stitches. I'm going to go into the next stitch. No, I'm going to skip a stitch, chain 1, double crochet, skip a stitch. Oh no, why did I do 3? Chain, yarn over once for the double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, and that's going to be my little pattern for this one, to make a little mesh opening there above it. No, it's too holy right after the bobbles, so I think I'm just going to do half double crochets. That's 1, 2. Let's put our marker in. 1, 2. Yay. I love this yarn. I love it. Thank you, Mandy. I love the baubles. They make me happy. Yes, I'm not complaining, just telling you the facts, ma'am. The facts. Do with it what you will. Your outside space. We have sunshield, sit in the shadow. Oh, yes, yes. I have an umbrella over my table where I can sit in my patio. Um, so I love it. I love being outside. Nature makes me feel so nice. Okay, so I'm doing half double crochets to give it a more stable kind of row right after the bobbles, just to keep them stable because they get a little loose and wonky. Maybe do 2 rows of something here. Who knows? Okay, so let me make it to the next bobble here, and then I will look at it and show you how it looks with a half double crochet above it. Quiet. It's quiet. Okay, so I made a row on top of it of half double crochets, and it makes them really pop out more as opposed to like that. It gives it some stability and contrast of popping out. Oh, they look like eyeballs. Popping out. Oh, such a no-brainer, so therapeutic to be crocheting like this where I don't have a pattern, I don't have to stress over anything, and yeah. What I'm going to do today is I want to go look for estate sales. I have a friend that's going, and I told her, tell me. She was telling me about one she's going to go to. And I was like, tell me if you see anything. I'm looking plant related items. So I'm going to probably go to her neighborhood and see. And my neighborhood might have some. I got to go before it rains because it's a rainy weekend. I don't think it's supposed to rain the rest of the day, but it was storming this morning. I love it. Woke up to lightning. It was wonderful, and it wasn't the lightning happening in my eyeball. It was outside, actually. Sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night and it's storming like that, I want to just sit in my sunroom that's full of windows and just sit there. But most times I just go back to bed. But sit there and enjoy the lightning. I love lightning. Try not to make a double crochet, just a half double crochet. Because sometimes I want to make the double. Looking good, Angie. Looking good. Regenerating. Yes. Make the next set of bubbles where? Oh, offset. Yes. That is true. I could do that one instead of just two. I can make another one, but offset. Ooh, I'll make one more row of, well, I don't know. No, no, I can after this. After this one, I really want just that plain row up here, but I don't know why. I have made them offset before, and I don't know why that wasn't in my mind. That's really good to be hanging out with you guys because y'all give me ideas too. It's really good for us. Love it. Love it. So, Amy, when is the meeting for you? When is it? Next week? This weekend? And how did you find it? Guys, don't forget to leave your channel here. You can type in the word drop and it'll leave your channel here. In June, middle of the month. Okay. Ooh, once you meet people there in your group and you want to meet up again, y'all can have little meetups at a coffee shop or something, you know what I mean? You'll find your friends there. They're already there. You just got to meet them. I love all the people in our groups. There've been little tiffs in some group, but it works out because crochet people are very, I think, beautiful people. And now everything is very harmonious. Not to say that something will not happen again because we're only human, right? But everything is just so harmonious in my groups that I go to that I'm very happy and glad. Oh, I wonder what Eddie's gonna bring home. Yeah, okay, so he goes to the grocery to get one thing and he buys almost $200 worth of stuff. And I'm like, we didn't need that. So, previously he did that. Eddie, just stick to your list. And because he would buy, oh, I need Doritos, I need this. And I'm like, yeah, you can get a package. You don't need to get every flavor there is. Um, I'm just saying, I'm making that up because I don't remember if he's done that, but I'm just saying, for example, you don't need to get the extra stuff and we could have lived without it. We're trying to manage our money this year, get things paid off so we can live a good old age time. Get this house paid off. I love my house. I sit outside. When I sit outside, I feel very close to God. Very. It's like I'm continuously praying out there and thanking Him for the beautiful, beautiful day that I woke up to, that I actually woke up, thanking Him for letting me live this long. I never thought I was going to be this old. I just feel very connected and grateful when I go outside. And in a minute after this, I am going to go outside, take the dogs out, And I was going to say water them. Yes, I'm going to water the dogs. Okay, I'm at the end here. Ooh, and that brought it in a little bit, and it feels good. That feels good. I am going to make a bobble now, alternating, offsetting them like you suggested. And you found nothing, Amy. Yeah. All kinds of crafts. So that's nice. Oh, thank you for those hearts. Where did those hearts come from? Because I don't see them on my page here. So if you want to leave me hearts, thank you. And leave me a thumbs up. Yes. I love it. There's the hearts. Where are they? They're not showing up on my screen. I wonder why. Oh well, it just must be a little yeah, I don't know. Okay, but I see y'all leaving me hearts. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to doing 4 double crochets. 1, 2, move my marker. Okay, so this one is going to be 2. It's going to be my bobble after the 2 because that's where it's falling. And I'm going to see how my pattern, it's going to be 4 in between each one, but I started halfway through. Okay, let's do another bobble here and see how it goes. Oh my gosh. Why are you such a genius? Who was it that told me that? Java versus? Ooh, ooh, ooh. If it was Java versus or Rosie, one of you guys are the ones that told me to do offset. Sorry, I can't remember. You can remind me. Oh, I'm so hungry now. So Eddie's been off for a while, and I think today is Sunday because how many days he's been off. So I'm a little confused about that, but I remember. Okay, there's the bobble, and it's going to be in between those two. It's just going to be a bobble cover. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. What else do I have to tell y'all about my life since I know that that's really what you want to know about? Okay, there's 4 in between. Yes. And now the bobble. Let's see if it landed in the right place. I think it did. So now we're back to our 4 double crochets and then a bobble or popcorn, whatever we call it. I don't care what it's called. It's a bump. It's a bump, a cute little bump on my crochet. You're still with me here, guys? Leave me, what kind of emoji should we leave? Leave me that pink emoji heart with the little pink baby emojis, hearts around it. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Let's see if you do. Leave me one. It is nice, right? Java versus, you know what I was referring to. Party hats. Yes. Party hats. You gonna make party hats? Okay, pull that through. The one thing I hate about these baubles for me is that long stitch right here from the previous stitch. I always forget to try to make that smaller, not let it be so long. I'm going to try to pay attention this time. So it's going to be on the 4th stitch. 2, 3. I'm not tightening up my stitches real tight. I'm keeping it pretty loose. 3, 4. Okay, this is where it is. 4. Okay, now the bobble. I don't know, does it stretch out on its own? We shall see. Yeah, it's that one. I don't want it too tight, too loose. I'm not going to go back because I'm going to continue on and continue each time trying to perfect it. I can pay attention, and I'm going to go back to my no thinking crochet, which I love. Double crochet, single crochet, count 4, count 5, whatever I do. Okay, that was a little bit better, but still. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to show you something that I really enjoy is when I'm making these and the bobble is facing the wrong way and I get to pop it up. Woohoo! It's like those little popping things you can do for fidgets. So that's 4, and now it's time to do our. It's falling in place, guys. I'm very pleased with this. So this is what I have to do little things in between projects because my brain needs a little break, a little vacay from stressful items. Oh, and do you remember my friend's pants? I need to get on the ball because guess what? She said she finished my shawl. All she has to do is block it. And so I'm like, what? I need to finish her pants. So I have the bag here. I've not forgotten it, but I just have not worked on it because I needed a break from it for some reason. I hope that when I go back to it, I will have the same kind of like tension and everything. I should. I should. Coffee time. Coffee time. Other things that I bought at Walmart the other day is I bought little I have my headphones, but I can't they're so big, I don't want them just to be on my bedside. What if they get wet? Everything that goes through my mind. I found these little wooden peg hooks that you screw directly into the wall. I'm gonna have Eddie put those up for me. That way I can hang things from it. And I can hang my headphones on there and let it charge. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. So that was another thing on my list, get some hooks. And I also bought some hooks for the ceiling so I can hang up more plants. I'm obsessed. My YouTube algorithm is just feeding me all kinds of plant videos because I sit there and I watch these people do different things. I just found a new person on YouTube. She has the aesthetic of Anne of Green Gables and some other people she mentioned, but she's very florally retro, quirky. Does that make sense? And to me, I aspire to be florally, flowery, quirky, vintage, everything like that. And she's like that. And Anne of Green Gables, books, plants is her aesthetic, as the young folks say. It's her vibe. I call it a vibe. Do you see how stress-free this crocheting is for me? I can talk through the whole thing because I have a short little sequence of things that I have to do and I know them, and I can just look at it if I'm forgetting on the way. And I love crochet like this. This is my favorite type of crochet. Well, I don't have to think about it too much. Did you hear my tummy? 2, 3. Thank you, Alyssa. Lester left me the little hearts. Who else left me the hearts? Rosie left me the hearts. Becky left me the hearts. Amy, Java Versus. Ooh, thank you guys for leaving me those hearts. Hey, Alistair. Oh, no, Alistair. Alyssa, Lester. Sorry. I think I was reading Amanda's typo there. Alyssa, welcome. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I can make my bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. How does it look so far? Let me show you. Looking good, looking good. Oh my gosh, this one got popped out. Okay, there we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Love it. Love it. One, two, three, four. Okay, wrap around twice. Make my bubble. Make my bubble. Make my popcorn. Oh, so relaxed. So relaxed. Or, well, you guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'm not going right now, but I'm just saying, I hope you have a wonderful weekend doing things that make you happy and still getting things that need to be done. Not everything is play. There is work, right? But we can still be happy in the work. Whoops, 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 whoops. Um, but oh, Memorial Day, the kids are coming over. I think Eddie's gonna buy steaks because I said we need some steaks. They're welcome to bring anything they want. Eddie got a new grill. Yesterday, when we did our little run, we did our little shopping. It was just payday, and we said the things that we need and want, we get them right now, and then we just tend to not spend money until we get closer to payday again, and then we see that we still have money that, left in our spending budget for whatever, then we will use some of that again, like to go out to eat, go out and buy something, go out and do my nails. I need to do my feet, so that's on the list. Let me see if I have 4 double crochets here. That's 4. Time for time for timer. Does anybody remember that? I was just talking to Eddie about that. I felt like time for timer. If you know, you know. I'm not going to tell you. I was wearing some rain boots and I just had my t-shirt on. I didn't have any shorts on. And I was like, look, Eddie, I feel like time for timer. I don't remember what that guy's name was, but if you know, you know. Saturday mornings for us cartoon generation. Gen X. Gen X. It's funny because Eddie is considered his birthday year falls in the boomer, the very end of boomer, and I fall in the very beginning of Gen X. And I think it tracks. I think it really does. I think he is a boomer, and I'm a little bit younger in my thinking than he is. That's okay. We're old. I mean, when you're old, you do old people things. Okay. I always look and think, oh my God, that's not going to be enough. I made a boo-boo here. I made a boo-boo and put these two really close to each other. I'm going to ignore it because I'm not going back. I'm going to ignore it and possibly. Why did I do that? I made a boo-boo. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to decide where to put it. I'm just gonna keep going till yeah, there's too many bumps there. Let's see if I can make it look nice. I'll just turn that to the back. That'll go to the wall. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to make amendments here. Hold on. This is where my triples are going to go. Do y'all ever do this? Or do you have to go back and frog it? Do you have to frog your work if you make a mistake? Or are you able to do like me that I can kind of ignore it? Sometimes I can't if it's too egregious and it's something that needs to be more accurate. And we're going to look at it in a minute and agree to put this to the back of the pot and nobody will see. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I had to do because I made a boo-boo there. I don't know why I just did one double crochet in between there. It's when I first started, I think. Yeah, maybe. No, it's not. Is it? No, I just did a little something happened. Something happened to Angie. She went rogue and it didn't work out well there. But it will work out eventually, everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, back on my count, and I'm almost at the end of this round. Bobble. Yeah, it's falling in place. But yeah, I can't wait. I love to have my kids come over. They want to play games, we'll play games and eat and just hang out and be with each other. I love all of my children. Their partners are the best. I love it, love it, love it. That's it. Oh, that's it. Okay, yay. Let's stitch that together. And let me make another stitch. Okay, let's try it on one more time and then I think I'm gonna be out of here, people. Thank you for all my likes. Thank you for spending time with me here in the yarn room. If you haven't already, go and sub to my channel and watch my videos. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's falling off because it's a little loose. But don't worry, as it goes up, it's going to tighten up. Let me just pull it a little bit. So it's going to come down to here. I don't want it to get wet. I made one before and I covered the whole bottom and the water would drain and it just would wick up on top of the fabric. You can use cotton. You can use whatever yarn you want. You don't have to make it look like macrame. I made one that was like, you remember that Taylor Swift had the dress, the purple and brown granny square dress? Well, I made a cover to put on one of my pots, and I'll show you whenever I do a little tour of my plants, if I ever do one. What do y'all think? Nice, huh? Love it. Now I'm just going to do some rows and maybe a bobble on the top. That's good. Love it. Oh my gosh. Did somebody say Shima? Hi, Shima. Bye, Mandy. Bye, Mandy. Bye, Mandy. Shima. We're wrapping up stuff. Michelle. Hey, Michelle. It seems like I haven't seen you in a long time, Michelle. I have been not a recluse, but I've been just slowing things down, the pace down. So I haven't been around much. It does matter, depend on the boo boo. The boo boo. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I can't wait. Cannot wait. True Java verses. If it's for someone else, I want more perfection. For myself, I can live with it. Yes, everybody say hi to Shima. Shima, it's good to see you, honey. Thank you, Becky. What else? Are we done crocheting? I'm done crocheting for a while. I was using my scissors. Look at that. Aren't those cute? Where did I buy this? On the yarn trail? I think I bought it on the yarn trail. You'll have to remind me if y'all paid attention to whatever I was saying. I don't pay attention to what I'm saying. That's it. That's all I got to do today. Ooh, clouds are getting dark out there. I need to go and be outside for a little bit, go check out some plants. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe what I did. I planted hydrangea outside in full sun. You're not supposed to, there's shade. So now my plant has an umbrella over it. I'm having a dilemma. I need to dig it up before it really, really roots in there, but it's raining a lot right now. So I'm going to just let it get it rain and sit there for a little bit. And I'm going to have to move it somewhere that's more shady. I might even have to be in a pot. I don't want it in a pot because I don't want it to die and dry out. And I think I've ruined the plant. I'm sorry, Brittany. My soon-to-be daughter-in-law gave it to me, and I burned that little thing. I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't kill the plant totally. So next season it will come out with a lot. I'm gonna leave the dead stuff on it because I'm not gonna get rid of it and let it just be. I don't know. I say that, but I don't want it to be naked. No, I don't like naked plants. Ooh, I also made a terrarium. I have this big jar, glass jar with the lid on top, and it's like bulbous and it's cute. Not that big. It's like this and it has a little pedestal stand at the bottom. And I put pebbles in there, and then I put some dirt, some potting soil, and I put some plants in there, and I misted it a couple of times. And now you can't even see anything. It is so foggy in there, and I love it. So I'm gonna go check it out when I'm off of here. I'm gonna go check on my plants. I'm gonna go check on my birds. I'm gonna go check on my dogs. Well, my dog's here. One of them is. So thank you guys for hanging out with me and being with me. And I will see you definitely next Saturday. You know how that goes, right? And hopefully sometime in between, we shall see. Okay, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for all the likes. And go watch my videos, please. I really need that. If you haven't watched some of them, watch some of them or rewatch them if you want. But thank you. Yours are in pots and you grow those, Amy? Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. Bye, everybody. Bye, Becky. Bye, Shima. Bye, Amy. Java versus. Everybody, Becky, I said Becky, Rosie, hi, Pranisha. Oh, hi, we're leaving, honey, but you can go back and watch this again, rewind it, or wait for it to be published on my channel, and you can rewatch this whole thing. Thank you, and go subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more, and hit the little all button. That way you can always be notified when I'm on. And this is Angie in the yarn room saying goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Is that right? Let me make that into a. Okay. Bye.